Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. In this episode, we'll be reviewing the second T20 between England and Pakistan. And what a fabulous chase from Pakistan, in particular, Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan chasing 200 with 10 wickets to spare. Both of them ended not out. Mohammad Rizwan 88 of 51. Five fours and four sixes. Babar Azam 110 of 66, 11 fours and five sixes. And the most important thing that you want to see is the strike rate 172 for Rizwan and 166 for Babar. So, that criticism that they got in the Asia Cup, they clearly worked on their game and they have improved their strike rate. Of course, it was a good pitch to bat on, but they played clean. They did what they had to do, played some fabulous shots. I think that over a Moin Ali, where they hit 22 runs, that changed the whole momentum of the game. So at that stage, Pakistan needed 90 of 48 type, and it could have been a very tough chase, but they hit 22 up there, and then that's how they slowly got to that target of 200, and not slowly, but yeah, they cruised to it in the end. It was a fantastic partnership. Babar took his time, but that's when Rizwan was hitting, and I think that's the combination that they need to find. If one is taking the time, the other needs to be aggressive, and Rizwan took up that mantle. He took the risks, and then when Babar got set, he took the risks, and I think it was the perfect combination, perfect partnership in that way, and it's going to give them great confidence going into the World Cup. Yes, this is not the strongest England bowling lineup, but you still need runs under your belt, and that's exactly what these two have. And the strike rate will make them really happy and proud. Great run chase there from Pakistan. England will be disappointed. A few drop catches, some misfields. Also, the way they bowled. Moin Ali, getting hit for those runs, 21 runs, and Adil Rashid also getting hit. So the spinners not doing that well on a track which was assisting spinners. That will, kind of dampen the mood for England. But the positives from the bowling side was Liam Dawson was pretty good, economy of 6.5. Sam Curran was pretty good, 7.25. But everyone else got hit. Another positive from England's side is the way they batted. I felt they batted really well. It was a sticky wicket. It wasn't easy to bat on initially, but they kept attacking, kept playing the shots. Both Phil Salt and Alex Hales took a bit of time, but then when Ben Duckett came in, Harry Brook, Moin Ali, they all came and played with a healthy strike rate, made sure they got the boundaries, took some risks as well. And even if you saw Phil Salt and Alex Hales, when they were struggling a bit, they were still finding a way to pinch that single, and that's very important to keep that run rate going, and that allowed them to get a 200 score. Have a platform there, and Moin Ali finished it off brilliantly, 55 of 23, four fours and six fours. From Pakistan's point of view, the pick of the bowlers, Haris Rao, 4 overs, 30 runs, 2 wickets. He was outstanding again. He has really good variation. His slower ball is one of the top ones right now going on in international cricket, and he has really good pace as well. Haris Rao again on the money on a pitch which was conducive to batting. It was a bit slow, not too much in it for the fast bowlers, but I think he bowled spectacularly well. The pitch, you saw at times there was turn, but it was slow turn, so it wasn't something that you could be beaten on. But there were a few deliveries that were a bit tricky, and you had to watch out. So I felt that both sides batted really well. From Pakistan's point of view, the top order won them the game. There'll be it talks about the middle order needs to do more, and again, they're taking pressure off the middle order. But runs are runs. It doesn't matter. And especially when you're two best batsmen are winning you the game, it's a matter of confidence, and it will keep them in good stead going into the into the World Cup. But yeah, from the other bowlers' point of view, from Pakistan, Hasnain was expensive, Nawaz expensive, and so was Usman Qadir. And Dahani picked up a couple of wickets. He was expensive, but he picked up a couple of wickets, and initially picked up 2 wickets. Got Maran bowled and got Hales bowled as well. So that will give him a lot of confidence. He was just showing signal to the dressing room as well. I think he's trying to prove a point that, listen, he's here for selection, he should be selected. It was a very good spell, and that's the good thing with Pakistan. They have a lot of pace, but it's all about varying as well, and that's where they can learn from Haris Rauf. I think he varied his bowling. It wasn't just raw pace. He was mixing it up. He had different kind of cutters, slower deliveries, and made life a bit difficult for England from that point of view. But yeah, overall, I think outstanding performance from Pakistan. Again, in the field, they will need to improve. They dropped a catch of Moin Ali. That was an absolute sitter. Every game they managed to drop catches. They still have to work on that bowling wise as well. They need to be a bit more sharper. But batting wise, it's good to see the top two in form. Then, when the middle order gets tested, we'll see how it goes. They'll need the middle order to step up as well at times, and that's where Pakistan might get exposed. But if Rizwan and Babar get you off to starts like this, this wasn't even start. They started and finish it. But even if they get like 50, 60 runs partnership, it really sets the platform for Pakistan. And beautiful batting, outstanding shots. They played the big shots as well when required. That hoik over mid wicket. Then cover drives were brilliant for me. But though the shot of the match was Harry Brooks, he hit a six over extra cover. It was outstanding to see. And that lad is from Yorkshire. He's done really good in the county championship. But to translate that international cricket is a different kind of challenge and skill required. And he's shown that. And I think England should stick to him and try to back him in the future as well. Of course, when Livingston, Ben Stokes come back, it'll be difficult for him to put himself in the 11. But at least if he's in and around that squad, I think England's future is very bright. He's an excellent batsman to look forward to is Harry Brooks. But yeah, I think the rest of this game, in other news in the CPL, Dewald Brevis hit 30 runs off 6 deliveries. He hit 5 sixes, outstanding innings. Make sure you go see the highlights for that. He hit a few sixes down the ground and a couple over extra cover as well. So Brevis, 19 years old, and he's already tearing up international leagues across the world. He's a player to watch out for. I wish he was in the South African squad. He's not, but he will get there. He's an outstanding player. And yeah, tomorrow is India versus Australia and Pakistan against England again, the third T20. So stay tuned for the latest content from down the track. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe.